Your business is capable of far more than you think it is. Most business owners just don't think big enough. And even when they do create a bigger vision, that's still not enough. And by that I mean, you can't just think big, you need to do big. You can't just have the goal, you need to be able to execute. Everybody knows somebody who talks a big game, got a big vision, but they fail to back it up. And the fact is, in business, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Does that mean you have to have all the skills and resources yourself? No, but your company sure as hell does. It needs to be able to do the marketing to generate the leads. It needs to be able to do the sales component to convert those leads to paying customers. It needs to be able to do the product development to make sure that you are the best product you possibly can be. It needs to be able to do the legal side of things. It needs to be able to hire and lead people. It needs to be able to do all these things simultaneously. If you think about Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, or Richard Branson, they have three things in common. First, they have a big vision. They've got huge ambition, dreams that they put out there to the world. Second, they're never satisfied. They're always innovating and constantly improving what they do in every aspect of the business. And third, they surround themselves with exceptionally talented people who they respect, people who aren't afraid to challenge their level of thinking. If you've ever joined a mastermind group and it hasn't really worked, I'd question whether you really respected those other people in the group. In a nutshell, the point is this: the peer group that got your company to where it is today is probably not going to be the same peer group that takes your company and turns it into a gazelle. Probably. All I know is that for me, a few years ago, my company's growth stalled. But once I proactively sought out a peer group of people whose performance frankly intimidated me at that time, the growth was explosive. So I've got a simple 3-part exercise for you. Number 1, create your 10x vision for your company. If Richard Branson or Steve Jobs or Elon Musk or whoever your favorite entrepreneur, the one who you respect the most, was standing over your shoulder, would they be nodding their head in agreement or shaking it in disappointment? That's the vision to take your company to the next level. Once you've got that, move on to part 2, which is figure out and think about how you can scale your company up to that size without the product or service delivery being dependent upon you. Because if the product or service is dependent upon you to deliver it, you're scaling your company yourself into the company rather than scaling it up so it's not dependent upon you. Part 3, seek out a peer group that intimidates you. Get involved, take part in the discussion. In fact, don't just join in, jump in. Get started right now by emailing me your vision for your company. And if that seems a little intimidating because you have to put yourself out there, then I think you're in the right place at the right time. Thanks for watching. I hope this has inspired you. And remember, we've got lots of great resources available for you on our website. If you want to explore the topic of this video in more detail, then check out the Success Club. It's a chance for you to get involved with a peer group of some of the UK's most intimidating entrepreneurs. Find out more by clicking the link. I hope you enjoyed this video.